Hi guys, welcome back to a new video of my Minecraft Forever world. In today's episode, I did a lot of exploring, gathered resources for future decorations, and worked a bit more on the trading hall. So let's get started. Before heading out, I had to clean my inventory first, because it was completely full as always. I killed a zombie so I could finally sleep and start a fresh new day for my adventure. I forgot to bring water at first, so I grabbed some and then I began my journey. I decided to go in a direction I've never explored before and climb a mountain just to see what I could find. I absolutely love the cherry blossom biome. The pink trees and the little flowers are so pretty. I also collect some birchwood. I don't have a specific plan for it yet, but I know it will be useful later. Then I came across a small paid garden biome, so I grabbed some saplings to plant back at my base. After that, I just kept moving and collecting anything that looked interesting. While you're watching this cinematic, I just want to say, if you've seen my face recently, you know it's literally just my bed and a bunch of chests. I haven't even built a proper starter house yet, which is kinda funny, so I'm thinking that once I finish the training hall, I will finally build a small cozy cottage to call home. After walking for a while, night started falling and I realized I didn't even bring a bed. I really didn't feel like fighting mobs, so I did a classic Minecraft move. I dug a hole in the ground and hid there until morning. While waiting, I mined a bit and found some diorite. I know some people don't like it, but I actually think it's a great building block, so I took some. Then I found clay, which made me think there might be a lush cave nearby. But unfortunately, it was just clay. After that, I started hearing a lot of zombies noises and I found a spawner. I carefully killed them all because I didn't want to die. I placed some torches around it and opened the chest, but the loot wasn't very good. I kept mining for a while, but I couldn't find anything else, so I went back up and continued exploring. Eventually, I found a lush cave, and of course, I collected everything I could. Then I started heading back home. I was actually really lucky because I found the surface pretty quickly. On my way back, I saw a giant mushroom and I decided to collect it. I think the red mushroom blocks could be really useful for builds or decorations. I also picked up some gravel since I needed to make concrete. I decided that the walls of the draining hole are going to be made of white concrete. When I got home, I crafted a new chest and stored everything I collected so I could clean up my inventory. Then I made a bed and hid it out again, this time looking for sand. I wanted to find desert or at least a large area with a lot of sand for making concrete. I walked for a long time, but I couldn't find a desert, so I just collected every bit of sand I saw. Eventually, I found a small island with a lot of sand, so I gathered as much as I could. Once I had enough, I went back home, stored everything, and waited for night. That night, I didn't sleep because I needed to hunt a skeleton to get bone for white dye. But there were so many creepers, I ended up running around trying to avoid them, and I didn't even find that many skeletons. After that, I started preparing the walls of the draining hole by removing the stone where I wanted to place the concrete. Then I crafted as much white concrete as I could. First making the concrete powder and then turning into solid concrete using water. At some point, a group of villagers spawned nearby. I fought them and managed to kill them all. And I got a Batman bottle. After that, I started filling in the walls of the draining hole with the white concrete. I also planted some pale oak saplings, and then I realized you actually need 4 of them together for them to grow, so I will need to get more later. Then I used bone meal or moss blocks to get more plants and decorations. And I started building a small decorative lake inside the draining hole. For the base, I use clay, moss, stone, and gravel, and then add some water on top. I felt like it looked a little bit plain, so I made a small cave-like space in the wall behind it, kind of like a mini lush cave. And honestly, I think it turned out really pretty. I'm not the best builder, but I put a lot of effort into it. And I'm really happy with how it looks. I also noticed it was too dark under the water, so I wanted to add some lighting. I needed glowstone, but I didn't feel like going to the nether, so I brought in a cleric villager instead. I leveled him up to unlock the glowstone traits. At first, I didn't have enough emeralds, so I trade iron and then collect a lot of wood. I turn the wood into stick and trade those with villagers to get more emeralds. After a lot of trading, I finally got enough and unlocked the glowstone. I placed it under the water and it made such a big difference. It looked so much better and gave everything a really cozy glow. I'm honestly really proud of how this turned out. And that's going to be for today's episode. It was a pretty chill one, but I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!